Taylor Martinez here with Zach Morgan previewing the draft. So, Zach, how did you get into baseball?
Yeah, I was like 2 or 3 years old, and my grandma and grandpa would toss me pitches, wiffle ball pitches, and pick up the bat and swing it. And that obviously like developed into me playing, like organized youth sports, youth baseball, and then yeah, just ever since then I've been playing.
So, when did colleges start contacting you and the recruiting process started?
So after my freshman year, I received my first offer. Um, I was actually from Reno, so coming full circle. But yeah, so I mean, it was a pretty exciting time. So a couple offers my freshman and sophomore year, and then Fresno State after my junior year.
Why did you decide to come to Fresno State?
When I walked onto the baseball field, I knew that's where I wanted to be. And then obviously, they have great baseball history, rich baseball history. So I was, I wanted to come and play at a great baseball school, and that was where I wanted to go.
You had a great year at the plate. You led the Bulldogs in most statistical categories. What clicked for you?
I think more preparation. I was, confident in what I had done over the summer and over the fall with the team, and I think that that really played into how I played this year.
So, how have you been preparing for the draft?
I've been staying in shape, lifting, throwing, hitting, just making sure that my body's ready. And yeah, I mean, just staying mentally locked in and prepared.
There are 8 former Bulldogs in the MLB right now. What is it like to see players that were once in your shoes have some success at the next level?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's surreal. This is a stepping stone, obviously. So all these guys have had to come through and play a couple years at Fresno State, and then ultimately, their dreams become reality. And obviously, that's something that I want to happen for me as well.
Have you talked to any former teammates that have been drafted in the last couple seasons about what to expect?
Yeah, I reached out to Jameson Hill. He plays for the Diamondbacks now. I kind of asked about his experiences. So he's had some good insight for me and what to expect. So we'll see what happens that happens and the draft comes around and I go and play professional baseball.
So you grew up in Stockton. Does that make you a Giants fan or an A's fan?
Yeah, I grew up a Giants fan, so watched a lot of Giants games, went to a lot of Giants games.
Do you think about that at all when it comes to the draft, or is it just about hearing your name called at the end of the day?
Yeah, it kind of is the last thing on my mind. I'm, just looking to, yeah, obviously hear my name called. Whatever team that is, I'll be, more than happy to play for and lace them up for those guys.
So what are your favorite memories about playing at Fresno State, and what are you going to miss most about being a Bulldog?
I think the friendships and my teammates and those bonds that I've created, they're more brothers than teammates or friends. So I think those memories I'll cherish, and I'll be sad to leave those behind. But I think that those bonds that we've made will last forever basically. So
Good luck. We look forward to catching up with you next week, and thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk with us today.
sounds good. Thank you for having me.